Oh.
Thanks for all your effort.
Hi, Diana.
Let me do it upright for you.
The crazy left.
We just saw this morning. Had a fire going.
Oh, in the morning, they came.
Well, it had to be before I got here.
Oh, 4 o'clock.
So you can see it real good.
Have you seen the crazy left? They did that.
Here you go. I didn't even know.
Oh my God. They did. The crazy left. They are destroying this country. So stupid. I tell you what, American people, you should wake up. Those kind of people, they are destroying this country. They are.
And I'll make sure and fold them up just right so nobody else can see them. Oh, look. I saw the one you put on the back of the side and don't think you're getting away with it.
I'm going to bring some water to wash it up.
Oh, I know.
Wash it out.
No, they put new ones up since Monday.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, because they put this one of Josh up on the back.
Hey, Tammy Green, how are you?
But I don't mind, because you don't matter.
Hi, Freedom Nurse.
I'm going to bring some water.
I'd rather just walk
Hey,
over
Mama.
and make it all a mess.
Oh my God.
Is your back in better?
Yeah, much better. Thanks God. Thank you for your prayers.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Yeah. I'm going to bring some water.
Oh, Betsy, I don't even think it's 3rd grade. To tell you the truth, Betsy.
They can't even respect the dead.
Yeah, I seen the ones that scream at Steve on there.
没事干了。
Well, he's still in their heads, Sherry. He's bouncing around in that empty space up there. Hi, Marlene, my Sergeant Major Bride. Hi, Eden. Hi, Julie.
I am. Thanks for providing the water to clean it up.
Last time they left it chalk and I got to make it a little bit better out here. Hi, Barbara. Thank you all for joining us. Coming on early. Anybody got any prayer requests? There's always many prayer requests.
These look like AP signs.
well, you would know. You would know.
Yep. They are. Thank you, AP. I get the pleasure of tearing up another one of your pieces of trash.
Hi, LaFleur.
Yeah, she likes to use foam.
Puts it under her push-up bra.
Exactly. don't mind because you don't matter. And God's got a special place for you.
I have no idea what it said. I didn't read it. I looked at my stickers.
Why would we read it?
I was on there reading my stickers.
It's all filth.
Seeing my little picture down there.
You open porn books just to see what's in them? I don't think so. No different. Devil's work.
Hi, Cindy. Hi, Mom. Tell Angelina I said hi.
That's all they do.
Sherry said she was tired. I don't think she's tired anymore.
Oh, I ain't tired no more. Thanks for the energy, you pieces of crap. God'll take care of you. Don't you worry about it. He got special places for people like you.
Give it up. You guys over here in Robo Yacht. Say hi to them.
More of AP signs.
Oh, yeah.
No, last night I got her. I had 2,300 plus.
Oh, she did. The same one.
I had well over 2,300 views.
I know, right? Oh, they made up all kinds of new stickers. And they even left some water to wash it off with. Pride Corner. I love it!
Did I get you, Rebecca?
American Pride!
Sorry. I thought I cleared you.
God forbid! Oh my God!
I think it's fine.
Amen. Pride Corner, you damn right we got pride in our country.
I think it's funny. She got new sidewalk chalk.
I know. That was so nice of you trolls to buy her new sidewalk chalk. You don't talk about my God. And here's what I think of this. Oh, let me take a little.
Power on.
I ain't that strong.
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Trash, just like you guys.
Oh, wow. It went all the way down to Caleb.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've known that for years.
I know. I mean,
I don't understand.
Like it's something new.
Is this a secret they didn't know?
I don't know. Is that Nikki's signature?
Yeah. That's how I know it was her. She used signs that she had at the
Oh, that's why someone sent me a picture.
Searching for
and
connection.
it said shenanigans, and it was from Katie. So I guess this is the shenanigans.
So damn childish. God's got a special place for you.
I mean, my goodness. Professor Gen Xers, I can't tell you about all the lesbian stories.
You rated it.
Yeah.
You got a
Trap, right?
artwork.
I said give it a -50 from an artist.
Yeah.
It's not really artist. Right. Definitely not art. Power on. Power on. Bluetooth connected. Bluetooth connected.
He was sitting in the Vatican in his brand new suit. Stood up to meet the Pope and all of a sudden he went poop. They ran out all the cameras, told him don't say a thing. He's the president now, baby, he don't even know his name. He's the president now, baby, he don't even know his name. Thought maybe it was Brandon, but it turns out it ain't. That teleprompter's telling us that Trump is to blame. He's the president now, baby, he don't even know his name. He said he'd stop inflation, but it's everywhere now. And crime is up like crazy when your leader's a clown. We still got him 2 more years, I'm dreading every day. He's the president now, baby, he don't even know his name. He's the president now, baby, he don't even know his name. Thought maybe it was Brandon, but it turns out it ain't. That teleprompter's telling us that Trump is to blame. He's the president now, baby, he don't even know his name. The last thing Joe remembered, he was probably 62. Now it's like, where the hell am I and just who the hell are you? They tell him he's in charge, but he ain't running anything. He's the president now, baby, he don't even know his name. He's the president now, baby, he don't even know his name. He's never been too good at those political games. Got 1 million votes at 3 a.m., don't y'all think it's strange? He's the president now, baby, he don't even know his name. He's the president now, baby, he don't even know his name. One, two, three.
So sad.
Yes, so people called up, yes, and Bryson was there.
Thank you all
Bryson
so
was
much for joining us for the J6 Vigil.
My haters be giving my name to the feds. They went to my parents' house, I was at home in bed. All this duckers either want me in prison or dead. I pulled up at the crib, MAGA hat still on my head. Bryson did nothing wrong, I'm going Roger Stone. They probably gon' tap my cribs, they probably tap my phone. And people send me death threats, better leave me alone. Cause I just bought another gun and it's legally owned. Rappers dissing know my name, hoping they help their status. Rookies hating on the vet, get in the gym and practice. And they said I'm a terrorist with semi-automatics. I guess they probably love me better if I was in the cast. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted, ayy. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted, hey, I'm Magus most wanted, ayy. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted, ayy. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted with the smoke if you want it, ayy. I'm with the smoke if you want it, ayy. I'm with the smoke if you want it, with the smoke if you want it, ayy. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted, ayy. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted, hey, I'm Magus most wanted. I'm a Christian with a MAGA hat and AR. Of course, they not trying to let me make it. And they always taking shots like we was in the bar. Instead of hating on me, you need to get up the bar. Death threats, now the FBI, what's next? No evidence but the level of me a suspect. Said I was in the Capitol, but we was on the steps. Exercising our First Amendment is better, I guess. If you a Trump supporter, look at what you got in store. They ban us on the internet, but I promise there's more. Right now it's federal investigators at your doors. They gon' probably ban our MAGA hats inside the stores. We rich in spirit, but I know they tryna make us poor. They probably take our guns before you can count it for. Ain't they probably ban the Bible, so we can't read no more. You better wake up and realize it's a spiritual war. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted, ayy. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted, hey, I'm Magus most wanted, ayy. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted, ayy. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted with a smoke if you want it, ayy. I'm with the smoke if you want it, ayy. I'm with the smoke if you want it, with the smoke if you want it, ayy. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted, ayy. Hey, I'm Magus most wanted, hey, I'm Magus most wanted.
Go up here. You want to turn them on over?
flash flood got them actually.
I didn't bring my spray.
我拿了几瓶水，用那个水
不够的，
啊，
永远不够。
把那关键字给它涂掉就行了。
让我想想。
You look pretty.
It's okay to be racist, as long as you hating on the Caucasians, teaching white kids that their shades the same as school shooters and rapists. Maybe I'm tripping because the white children have been getting taught that they got white privilege by the white guys in the high heels who I tell the bodies the white women. I'm not proud to be white, but I'm fine with it, because I'm not allowed to have pride in it, because the colonizers and the white biggest made white history my business. I ain't never gonna give a damn if you like me. I'm no tripping to stereotype me. I'm a white boy, and a white boy like me knows that all lives matter. White me. When I was younger, they taught me to never see color, to treat every man as if he was my brother, but now that we're fellow, we hate one another for all of the reason we struggle and suffer. They coming for better, we running for cover. The government wants us divided and dumber, addicted and drunk in the gutter, so we never wake up and never recover. Call me culture vulture because I rap good. I don't pop jams or smoke backwoods, but they call me a winker and label me Hitler and hate like I'm wearing a Klan hood. It ain't left or right or black or white, it's good and evil. Elite folks ain't normal people. United we stand and divided we fall. America, we gotta get real. You were segregated, that was not fair. You were enslaved, they did not care. But you were never on a plantation, and my generation was not there. That's trauma in your DNA, causing what we see today. I pray to God you staying strong. Don't want to see no man in pain. You white folks, I'm embarrassed. Some of y'all are such Karens. That prejudice you inherited was racism from your parents. Get that poison out your veins. Whites and blacks are all the same. They want us in our graves. Just let me try to explain. I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. Whoa, I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, 'cause our lives matter more. Whoa. If you born black, you lose. Might as well go get that news. You gon' die before you 25, get shot over your shoes. You gon' get killed by police even when you follow the rules. If you listen to the news, you gon' believe all this is true. True, I ain't feel no white guilt. Don't rhyme for me when I'm killed. I guess white life don't matter, sad, but that's the way that I feel. I feel like they feel like I don't know what they all call me. Cis white male, bigot racist, he's a Nazi. That's not me. I'm not one of these white liberal commies who think black America needs allies in their army. Your neighborhood's all gay and claim you pro-black, but you faking. Guys are dying on the pavement. All your hashtags won't save them. That ain't gangster. People begging for their life still. I know white people who can't afford to pay their light bill, who might feel like they the ones who losing their life, when the worst thing you could be is not ashamed to be white. White privilege is a system, they position for division. If you black, you go to prison. If you white, your life is different. Take some money, race religion, sprinkle in some ammunition, and make everyone believe that the other team is the villain. I ain't pro-black, I ain't pro-white, I'm pro-American. Every color turns of bones one day when you bury them. Whites and blacks are all the same. They want us in that grave. Just let me try to explain. I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. Whoa, I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, 'cause our lives matter more. They want us in a race war, dying in the streets. Should be us against them, but it's you against me. Ain't nobody gonna win. Everybody gonna see that the color of your skin don't change the color that you bleed. I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. Whoa, I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, 'cause our lives matter more. Whoa. special when the man in the next booth said, don't you watch TV? Don't you know that God's a myth? I hate to see you waste your breath, 'cause there ain't no use talking to a ghost that don't exist. The praying man said amen and looked up from his plate and said, you may not talk to God right now, but there's gonna come a day. 'Cause whether you're a farmer in the field, praying for the rain, or you curse him at the graveside 'cause you called a loved one's name, you can thank him, you can blame him. Either way you're gonna face him, whether you believe in him or not. 'Cause in the end, everybody talks to God. Man in the booth went quiet 'cause he didn't have a comeback, so he shrugged it off and paid his tab and shuffled out the door. And the praying man, he prayed for the man who drove away, hoping he would see the light before it got too late. But how was he to know he touched a non-believer's soul? Got that conversation 2 red lights down the road. Whether you're a farmer in the field, praying for the rain, or you curse him at the graveside 'cause you called a loved one's name, you can thank him, you can blame him. Either way you're gonna face it, whether you believe in him or not. 'Cause in the end, everybody talks to God. Everybody talks to God. You can thank him, you can blame him. Either way you're gonna face him, whether you believe in him or not. In the end, everybody talks to God. Everybody talks to God. We all talk to God. Everybody talks to God.
Hi, Katie.
I was born in the USA, and I'm proud of my country. So tell them boys to come on home. I wanna see that flag wave. I was born in the USA, and I'm proud of my country. So tell them boys to come on home. I wanna see that flag wave. Yeah, I just wanna see my flag wave again. I'm trying to make America great again. I know we won't make the same mistakes again. Since Trump's been gone, it ain't the same again. Yeah, this is for the veterans. This is for Americans. Greatest country on earth, yeah, there's no comparisons. This is for the generals. This is for who fighting overseas so that we can have a better place. This is for the soldiers. This is for the kids, you'll understand it when you older. This is for Marines that got straps on their shoulders. This is for the posters. This is one for people who got robbed when they voted. This is for the mothers that lost their sons. This is to the countries who thought they won. Yeah, this is our place. This is our inheritance. Proud to be American, and I was born in the USA, and I'm proud of my country. So tell them boys to come on home. I wanna see that flag wave. I was born in the USA, and I'm proud of my country. So tell them boys to come on home. I wanna see that flag wave. Yeah, this one's for the Navy. This one's for a God up above who looked down and he saved me. This is for my warriors who in basic training. This is for my fighters who are out here fighting bravely. This is for the infantry. This is one for anyone who really got love for this country. Yeah, and if you don't, there's really nothing you can say that would make me not love the USA. This is one for anyone with full metal jackets. We the best country that is on the map. And this is for my jarheads that were fighting Taliban. This is for my troops that were sent to Afghanistan. This is for the men at arms who defend our homes and prevent our harm. This is for the men who fight brutal wars out in uniform. I'm glad I was born. I was born in the USA, and I'm proud of my country. So tell them boys to come on home. I wanna see that flag wave. I was born in the USA, and I'm proud of my country. So tell them boys to come on home. I wanna see that flag wave. I was born in the USA, and I'm proud of my country. So tell them boys to come on home. I wanna see that flag wave. I was born in the USA, and I'm proud of my country. So tell them boys to come on home. I wanna see that flag wave.
All right, let's get some Jesus. Brought to you tonight by Sherry.
Did you hear Young last night, Rebecca?
Last night?
Young's prayer?
Oh, really?
Yes, he did. It was very beautiful.
Yes, it
Yes,
was.
it was amazing. Thank you, Young. Again. You should go back and listen.
Dear Heavenly Father, we gather before you tonight. We humbly ask for your hedge of protection over us, our country, and our patriots locked up behind us and across our nation, Lord. You know they're not criminals. Many of them hold you so dear in their heart. So many of them rely on you for their strength. So Lord, we know you won't let us down. We know you won't let them down. We also pray for their families who are struggling, Lord, the children. The children just don't understand. And it's sad to say that many adults don't either. Lord, it's time for us to use our voices to lift up your glory, to save this nation. Lord, we know President Trump can't do it alone, but you have called us to be your soldiers, and we will stand behind our president, Lord, and God willing, save our nation. We pray these things in your name, in your precious Son's name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All the way.
All those things. All of them.
I do have an update on Julio Bequero. He was released, I don't know an exact date, last month early, I believe it was the 11th. He was released with time served because of his cancer. He does have stage 4 stomach cancer, and he is currently in the hospital in critical condition. So Patriots, please keep Julio in your prayers.
And speaking of that, you know, I'm not sure how we can send him well wishes just yet, but please go to Patriot Mail Project, and you know, let's get some letters and words of encouragement out there. You know, I know that even though it was expected, you know, for Trump to be convicted, because all Jan 6ers have already been seeing the light about the thumb on the justice scale when it comes to political beliefs and ideologies. So we were already well versed in it, and you know, now that more people are seeing what's happening in the judiciary, you know, it needs to make us stronger. Even though Guy was real down today. A lot of the guys have seemed really you know, down to me, but it's just because they just can't believe it, and they're so restricted on what they know and all the information that they can get in there. It's just limited. So you know, the frustration is real. The struggle is real. I want to talk about the struggle again. We've got to really realize that the struggle that we read about in our history books is the same struggle that is happening here in the United States. It is the same thing, and we have to know that. So we just have to keep our heads down. You know, I see a lot of people out there saying flag waves don't work. I see a lot of people saying that you know, getting out and being loud about wanting to keep your country, the freedoms that we have, is useless. It's absolutely not useless. Do not let this, you know, do not let people bring you down, because a flag wave causes a conversation. We need more conversations. If somebody sees a United States flag and it's waving and it makes them feel a sense of pride, then you have done what you were supposed to do. And that is what people should feel when they see that flag. And if they don't feel that, maybe that will start a conversation on why don't they feel that sense of pride when they see that flag waving up there. You know, it does do something. You are reaching people whether you know it or not. You're just not getting to hear those conversations. So don't let people say, oh, your flag wave does nothing. You know, that is just people wanting you to stay at home and sit on your couch and do absolutely nothing. So do not let people dissuade you from getting up and doing what you feel like that you can do. Now is the time. Do not let naysayers make you feel bad about it. Get up and do it anyway. Do not feel defeated that it's already lost. If you feel that way, get up and fight harder. Do that. We have to. It is our duty to do this as United States citizens. Now is the time to be so proactive in your community. You need to be up. You need to be seeing what's happening. You need to volunteer to work at the election polls. You need to have a plan on election day where you are taking a friend, where you and your friends know exactly what you're doing and when you're voting. We have to get up. We have to get the vote out. We have to not just campaign for President Trump. We have to campaign for America first.
That's right.
We have to campaign that this is America first, and that is what we stand for. If Trump is on board with that, then let's get him elected, you know, but beyond that, we have to get up, we have to get out, and we have to say, this is our country, and we're gonna do it. So, you know, it is, some people say dark days. I don't want to say dark days because so much of it feels like an enlightenment. I feel like the light is coming because more people are looking and seeing, and their eyes are being opened to what the reality really is. And if that is not, you know, light shining, then I don't know what it is. So I don't want to say dark days. I want to say we're coming out of that into a great enlightenment. And y'all are making it happen by having the flag waves, by having all of these, you know, gatherings. And if you want to call them Trump rallies, call them Trump rallies. I like Make America Great Again. I like America First rallies. And I know all of you are doing it. Pennsylvania, y'all are doing a great job. Texas, y'all are amazing. Keep posting your pictures, you know, and keep encouraging others to get up and get out. And let's make sure we have a plan to vote. Thank y'all.
Yeah, do it. I said do it.
I believe this is in Long Island. Not sure. Everybody knows what the name is down here. I looked it up. It said Long Island, New York.
I hear them say our country's far too wrong. Even claim our fathers got it wrong, but I won't give up on us, and I'll take a stand, 'cause we can overcome. This is not the end. I still believe in us, oh America, you're still the land. Stars and stripes still cry liberty over evil, over tyranny. Blood poured out for our freedom, they sacrificed it all for this nation. I still believe in us, my America. Our history is full of bravery. Heroes fought for our equality. Now is the time to make peace and forgive our faults, because united we stand, or divided we will fall. I still believe in us, my America. You're still the land I love, though a little bruised up.
before we get a phone call, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Access Secure Packs, because I just got a text message asking me about them, so I thought I'd just review it. So it's not just for the new people that are coming in, but for everybody. They can all get secure packs. You could go to www.accesssecurepack.com, and that is PAK. Access Secure Pack, PAK.com. And then you just look them up by state and facility, put in their name, and then you can shop for them. They have a limit every month of how much you can spend on their behalf. And then those supplies get delivered to them inside the jail, and it just supplements what they are already able to order for commissary. And it helps out a lot, especially when it comes to like the hygiene products and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff is a little bit costly, so you know, just to lighten the load a little bit, especially for the new guys that are coming in with nothing and they're waiting on, you know, even being able to place their first commissary order or any of that. Their families are figuring out the app and, you know, all of that good nonsense. It takes a few days for some people. It took me, I think, 2 weeks. So I'm not very technologically advanced. So if you're a little bit like me and you want your family members to get a care package and you still can't figure out the app and you want to throw your phone over the wall, don't throw your phone over the wall. Call me. I have figured out most of the apps. Yeah.
It is hard for everyone.
It is hard for everyone. And the fact that there's so many for one facility, and the fact that they don't tell you anything about anything, like there's nowhere that you can, only except for the messages, can you see where you have like your total amount on your balance, right?
Right.
So you don't know how much their commissary has. You don't know if they're running low on their tablets. You don't know. They have to tell you. And if they don't tell you because they feel bad about asking, or they feel guilty because maybe somebody else needs it more, then you simply don't know until they're literally ordering one oatmeal for 55 cents on commissary. And so we don't want them to get to that stage, and I try to send messages to them regularly to say like, hey, are you needing anything? But you know, you can only do so much. But another thing you can do is send a secure pack if you're just not sure. So that is another way that you can support them and help them in their time of need, and it takes a load off the family members too.
So spell out the website again.
www.accesssecurepack, and pack is PAK. Access and secure are the way access and secure are spelled, and then it's .com.
Right. Thank you.
And that's how you can do that.
Thank you, Maud.
Hi,
Yes, thank you to all the
hi,
moms.
Jerry.
And cut.
We will not comply with the institutions. Sick illusion, no, it won't be televised. Welcome to the revolution. We will not comply with the institutions. Sick illusion, no, it won't.
Anybody hurt?
nothing next to what I gained. Come tear down
Hi,
every
Jeffrey.
idol, so this heart won't stray. Don't let me stray.
Hi, Cora.
I just wanna be the sanctuary, a dwelling place for grace and mercy. Keep sifting me till everything is on the threshing floor. You did it wrong from the calling, didn't push the call away for the joy before you. You endured my shame after all that you went through. How can I ever complain? Forgive me, Lord. Let it fall on the threshing floor. Everything that's between you and me, Lord. You and me, Lord. Let it fall on the threshing floor. Everything that's between you and me, Lord. You and me, Lord. Let it fall on the threshing floor. Everything that's between you and me, Lord. You and me, Lord. strikes midnight, gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly on wings of fire, breathing good Lord lifts me higher, singing oh when they call me home, singing oh when they call me home. Gonna ride the lightning. There's a man in a black coat standing at a crossroads with a pen in his hand and a long list of lost souls. They say flip the coin, fools and the fools go. There's a man in a black coat standing at a crossroads. I hope he lets me pass by. And I close my eyes. I'm gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly on wings of fire, breathing good Lord lifts me higher, singing oh when they call me home, singing oh when they call me home. I'm gonna ride the lightning, ride the lightning, ride the lightning. I'm gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly on wings of fire, breathing good Lord lifts me higher, singing oh when they call me home, singing oh when they call me home. Gonna ride the
Yes, 2
lightning.
years. Oh my goodness. Left, live stream. There you go. 26. I was streaming for 2 years.
Oh, that可以，可以。
My people of this country are under attack.
再见。
They banned us, they canceled us, making a fact. If you make
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when I left Dickinson, DC. On the 26th, I'll be streaming 2 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
We'll have to have a party.
2 years.
Hello.
Hello, Patriots. How are you today?
We're pretty good. How are you doing today?
I'm alright. I just spent $25 on the tablet because my lawyer isn't paid enough to correct things on, a thing called Microsoft Word. So I spent about 3 hours on a tablet because, again, they can't fix things on Microsoft Word and then send them into the judge, 2.5 weeks ago, before I was sentenced, mind you. So that's what I've been doing for the past 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, wow. That doesn't sound
Yeah.
like a lot of fun, actually.
It's not, but I do have. I figured it might be my last day here, so I'm gonna give you the 27-page thing, super quick timeline. If that's okay.
All right, go for it.
All right. So timeline timeline, and everything I have proof of. We talked about this before, how McFadden, quote, told the prosecution and the defense to ask for the stipulated trial per Jake Lang's lawyer and everything else. I have text messages and I have proof that she said this and everything else. But again, this was something that my lawyer decided that didn't need to be sent into the judge prior to my sentencing to ask for a removal of the stipulated trial because she thought she got her ass handed to her when the judge sent her a 10-page response. Now, it will tell you that length doesn't mean necessarily substance. Just someone can talk and talk and talk, and it can be complete bullshit if you have the proof to back it up. And all she had to do was ask. So, FBI investigation number 1 prior to January 6th, BLM supporter says I threatened her. They tried to red flag me. False narrative found innocent. January 8th, FBI investigation number 2. FBI investigation number 3. Witnesses I haven't seen in over 15 years, drinking heavily 15 years ago every time I met them at frat parties. Detained April 7th, arrested, phone taken from truck, no warrant, no chain of custody. Detained, interrogation, I don't care about Chris O. The interrogation by Benjamin Wolf, I don't care about Chris Weigland, I want the groups. New Jersey FBI will testify about unlawful acts by DC FBI. Both 3 charges. Yeah, I'm not going to get through this. Basically, I get indicted. I get arrested. I get indicted. I go through hell in Jersey. 34 days, 5 days on a metal bench, no bed, no mattress. 34 days quarantine, where I'm out 15 minutes a day. I'm indicted. Blah 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 blah. Denied bond, ex parte between Judge McFadden and prosecution Melissa Jackson, never seen evidence.com, moved to Lewisburg. That's when Judge McFadden moves me to DC. I'm there for 2 months, and Judge McFadden swears up and down I'm moved out of DC with 2 other January 6ers who also arrived at the same time. It was Ballard and Taki, and he swears that we're moved, or at least I moved, because of my write-ups. No, that's not true. You perjured yourself. You lied under oath. And then I get moved, bench trial, I get moved to Northern Neck, I get moved. I tell McBride he can't leave, he leaves anyway, and then Maria enters. I told McFadden about the movement for 5 minutes. McFadden deletes from the record and from the transcript. I physically saw the transcriber typing. That's where he's also going to try to hide this and what he said. Why I got moved from DC the first time because of my write-ups. Jake Lang tells me Maria Rodriguez is paid for. She's a badass lawyer for 20 years experience. The disbarment of McBride and Gross. Emancipation Day, where I'm left in the cell for 6 hours. Gross tells McFadden that I should be there. McFadden says I don't need to be there. Rodriguez enters without permission because there's no signed contract. Maria says that she's not entered yet because she needs to show proof that an old grievance 10 years ago is gone. Maria says no postponements per Judge McFadden. Maria never answers the phone. Maria asks for a crash course hearing so that we can actually be heard, I can actually see Maria and go through my hearing or my case. The hearing was denied. Then Maria says she will spend 12 hours. Oh, my wife divorces me. Then Maria says that she'll spend 12 hours a day to prepare for jail, or in the jail, to prepare for trial. She spent 3 hours total. We had text messages about that. She said she was going to spend a week for 12 hours a day. Maria says do stipulated trial because we have no time to prepare. She says she will get me home on house arrest, save my family, half my charges will be dropped in sentencing. Just tell the judge, okay, blame McBride, the judge will let you go home. Maria then says the judge reached out to her and the prosecution on July 9th. My wife's GTL conversation. McFadden wants us to do the stipulated trial per Maria. That was verbal. Stipulated trial, I instantly regret it. I tell her, Maria, to retract the stipulated trial. In writing on July 19th, I tell Maria to retract the stipulated trial, and it's the beginning of the 27-page letter. I'm pretty sure I say it on the record before July 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, something like that. On the vigil, I say it, and I read this letter out, and I say I am hereby retracting my my stipulated trial. I continue to write the 27-page letter. Maria says we need to do the under duress thing. I show the 27-page letter to Maria in digital form. Maria refuses to send to the judge, or send to the judge. She says he will take my law license. Maria says to do under duress. PSR comes back at 35 points. Maria blames John Gross, who's been a lawyer for a year. The jail refuses to allow me to print out the 27-page letter. I tell Maria, no, you listen here, bitch. You tell the judge you fucked up or I will. Then Maria asked Judge McFadden to leave as the attorney. I also have that. My dad told me that, first time I was ever told. We have that in a GTL conversation that's saved. Judge McFadden allows Maria to leave without a hearing again, even though she just let Joe McBride leave without a hearing, and it turned into an absolute shit show. I read the 27-page letter on the vigil. Enter Jerry Smith. He prints out 2 copies of the 27-page letter. He refuses to enter it on the record. He says my only choice now, because I'm past the 14 days, is to do the under duress explanation. Dr. Flowers enters. Jerry changes his tune. I tell him everything about Maria. He can't quite wrap his head around it. Oh, this is before this. But I told him about Maria and everything, and I told him that I can prove that we sent him before the 14 days were up, and he says it doesn't matter. That's for it won't matter. Judgment. He talked to Judge McFadden, or he talked to prosecution. Prosecution won't let it go, so I have to now appeal. Then the story changes. He tells me I have to go from under duress to not able to stand trial. Not able to stand trial. I refuse. I fire Jerry. He won't leave or tell the judge. I raised $10,000, the last bit of money. $5,000 was because Maria sent me back her money that I sent her for transportation, because Jake Lang says that the 35 grand was everything. Maria says I can't give you whatever. I was supposed to get transportation on top of that. I have to pay transportation because, Jake says he's out of money. Status hearing on competence. I fire my court-appointed lawyer. Enters Christy. Christy flies here for $5,000. Christy Polnecki gets the discovery that I gave her that wasn't complete, and she files motions. Not everything gets filed. There's no reply to McFadden's motion denying me to vacate the stipulated trial, and now I'm sentenced to 12 years, and now Quaglin has created a timeline and gathers evidence for McFadden's reconsideration. And now I'm giving it to Lydia Sorrow along with other people, and she's going to send this out to the Northern Neck Patriots. And if you guys want to enter an email in there and tell Lydia Sorrow to send it to you too. And I'm hoping that I'm giving proof in here. We do have text messages, like screenshots from my wife, that soon-to-be ex-wife, that sent it to John, my one lawyer, who was second seat at the time. And then we also have it from John as well. We have text messages. We also have all the GTL messages that should be saved on GTL. And I want, hopefully, 100 people that can get this email out, and Lydia will put the email out on Telegram, I guess. I don't know. You have to reach out to her, and she'll send it to you. On Telegram, I would assume. Just set yourself up with a group of emails that everyone who wants it emailed. That way it can be copied and pasted. Separate the emails with commas. And hopefully everyone will send this to Judge McFadden because he's a uniparty bitch. And again, the prosecution offered me time served multiple times if they think that I know something, because I had, I told them floating around the interwebs that I saw, there was a map. Also, they would be, I'm not even going to say who also I know for a fact had that map. But guess what? It wasn't.
You have 1 minute remaining.
So, but it was a guy who the government swears up and down is a great guy, and there was a 60 Minutes episode on him, and he's now driving around the country in a $2 million RV, and him and his wife. And he also said the day before January 6th that we have to go inside, we have to go inside, we have to go inside. So if that's not enough hint, I don't know what is. But if you can, what's that?
I think we got you on.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, please donate to givesendgo.com/persecutedpatriot and email me at persecutedpatriot@yahoo.com. There you go, guys. Sorry about the rambling, but it was a lot of information to go through. We have everything, and please help me send this
to Judge McFadden. So maybe, I guess, I don't know if, I think Chris might be a little bit confused, thinking that the vigil is on the record.
This is not on the record.
This is not on the record. It reminds me of an episode of The Office where the manager's like in financial trouble. So he just walks out in the middle of the room and he says, "I declare bankruptcy." I don't think that's how it works. Also, I don't think declaring it on the vigil is putting it on the record. However, thank you to Lydia Sorrow and all the work that she is doing behind the scenes for Chris, and all the other patriots that are also doing work behind the scenes for Chris. I know that Cheryl and Maurice do quite a bit, and the Northern Neck Patriots as a whole are very supportive with Chris and many of the other J6ers. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, and you can FOIA request those GTL messages, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, that's how we would get them. I think that that's a step that he might be missing, is the FOIA request, because if we just call the jail and be like, I'm going to need these messages from Chris Packard.
You have to get through FOIA.
Yeah, so,
and there is a FOIA officer.
I'll get it right to you.
I would
Yeah.
like to say one thing.
Please, no one ever reach out to a federal judge personally.
Yeah, don't do it.
Please don't, not on behalf of Chris, not on behalf of anyone. Please do not do it. That is not the way to do it. They have representation that does that. So when he says, please send these things to Judge McFadden, please actually don't.
Send them to his clerk.
Send them to the clerk. Do not send anything. Do not reach out to a federal judge in any way. They deem that as intimidation, and so please don't do that.
Man enough, come stand with us, make USA bad. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. I'm gonna pretend that I give a damn. Anybody who's offended, come get it, we throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great again, you a pawn, you a clown, let her know where I stand. I'm a white boy with the middle fingers in the air, dog. We don't give a what. Heard a white boy's gonna hold me down anywhere, dog. We think that you suck. My patriots the craziest, they ain't afraid of breaking fists on faces. If you really wanna taste of this, no safety tip. The same mistake and spray the kid. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them. There's these daggos. I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem. Smack them, I don't give a damn, can't stand them. Gang full of randoms, fan with a handgun. Run up in your mansion, leave it all abandoned. I was raised to be brave to the grave. United States, we love the country that they've been corrupting. Go woke and go broker if you ain't obey. My people love this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, make USA bad. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. Got that AKA all Draco, leave you stankin', break your ankles. I'm not hearing what you saying, hit the pavement, now you seeing angels. It get dangerous, go against the Patriots, got all the bangers. Take a look inside my closet, you gon' see way more than hangers. Hammers like I do construction ammo, I'ma shoot at something. Why you think we own these guns so we can just go do some hunting? You must not pay close attention. Government, they want division. Only treason if you lose. I guarantee we come out with it. Let my flag fly high like eagles. I would die for all my people. You can't change me with procedures. I'm about freedom, you about evil. Leave you hanging from the ceiling like chandeliers and cathedrals. Never have the safety on, and when we run out, we just reload. My people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. Every time we pull up, you see stars, you see stripes, you see flags on the cars and the trucks and the bikes. Every time we pull up, we go hard, we outside, we got flags on our arms that are tatted there for life. Every time we pull up, we don't care if you're mad, we cherish this land. The haters can't get buried in rags. They set fire to old glory, turning fabric to ash. But every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull
Hello,
Hey,
Patriots.
Patriots. Hey, how are you?
We are doing great. How are you?
Oh, I'm hanging in there, Thank you. Better that you're out there helping us out.
Well,
It's Ichabod, by the way, calling in. How's it going out there?
Well, it's very, very beautiful weather. We have some great Patriots out here, and thousands of Patriots online watching you and eager to hear what you have to say, brother.
Well, I was more or less hoping to hear the news from you all. We're just so bombarded with garbage news. We have absolutely nothing, as far as media, nothing good in here. So it's Fox News and Scripps and MSNBC, and so I do my best not even to watch it, really, because you're incapable of getting any kind of truth from there.
I do understand that. Well, you do know, the world's talking about Trump. and and how he has raised over $50 million for his campaign. People are coming forward that have never donated to a politician in their life, are donating to Trump because they know that with him in office, behind we the people, we can turn this country around. We've had two senators, one of them from California, got on the floor and screamed at everyone, telling them how disgusted she was with them letting convicted pedophiles out of prison on bail, yet they're going to convict Trump on paperwork. She was disgusted and she stepped down. We also have Senator
forgive me, I'm so sorry, she's a Democrat or she's a...
She is a Democrat from California.
Oh, wow.
We also
How about that?
We also had Senator Manchin. He, although he is, stepping down at the end of his term, he did announce the day after Trump was convicted that he will be getting rid of the Democratic Party. He has now registered as an independent.
That's right.
Good deal, good deal. Well, that's great news, great news. Yeah, we're, like I said, bombarded with this garbage news. Fox News is no better than MSNBC as far as I'm concerned. I happened to see where they quoted a poll from PBS NPR/PBS poll, which stated that if Trump was to be acquitted, this was the day of his conviction, prior to his conviction though that day, that if he was to be acquitted, that 75% of Trump supporters would not sway either way, 14% would be more likely to support him, Trump supporters already, and then 9% would be less likely to support him if he was acquitted. So that's the kind of garbage we're bombarded with all day.
And how could they possibly come up with something like that? The American people see what Trump is doing. They see what the Democrat and the left and the cabal are doing to President Trump. They see what they're doing to our justice system. They're annihilating it. The American people see it. Even people that were kind of on the fence or absolutely I'll never vote for Trump are standing up and saying, you know what? If they can do this to him, they can do it to me. They can do it to everybody I love. They can do it to everybody I don't even care about. And that's just not the America that I want to live in. It has, they poked the lion this time. And we, the people, have woken up. We will no longer be sheep.
Amen. Thank God, thank God. We don't get to see it in here. We don't get to see a great awakening. We hear it from you, and I gotta, I can assume no other thing could be possible but for a great awakening to be occurring. But Fox News, MSNBC would have us believe that we're a fringe minority, and here just extremists that would have this convicted felon become our president again.
Amen. We even had, I saw a clip come out this afternoon of a sheriff in California. And, he's talking about how sick and tired that he is of the politicians and the mayors and the AGs and the judges saying that all of this crime is because of the police, it's because they're brutal, it's because they're biased and racist. Well, this sheriff finally spoke up and said, listen, guys, I'm ready to switch sides. I guess it's time to support putting a felon in the White House.
Good deal. Good deal. That's so refreshing to hear. Like I said, we don't get. We do have on our tablets actually where we can pay 5 cents a minute to watch America First News or OAN, but 90% of the time it won't come in. So we'll be sitting there paying 5 cents a minute trying to get to come in, and they're just collecting money hand over fist from us, really, and we're not getting to watch our show. The only thing that's happened to is the conservative news. Any other channel on Pluto, it's on Pluto, and any other channel other than conservative news pops right up. But conservative news just will not. It just keeps buffering, you know.
And gee, that's not planned.
It's got to be. It's insane. Insane.
You're exactly right, brother. You know,
so yeah, I'm getting to be one of the old timers. I'm getting to be one of the old timers in here. Only 3 people have been here longer than me, and Quaglin is one of them. He's about to leave any day now. We're thinking possibly Monday. We're gonna miss him.
Absolutely.
He's gonna be a handful, but we're gonna miss him.
So, you, Quaglin, and who else?
Well, 3 others that have been here longer than me. Quaglin, David Dempsey, and Christopher Moyer.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So, we got a good crowd out there, you say, tonight?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
We got a good crowd out there tonight?
We have a lot of the people that are here every single night. It is a little scarce tonight, but we're here for you no matter what.
Thank you all so much. Thank you so much.
It truly is our honor to be standing here for you, brother.
I love you all. I appreciate you so much. You don't know. You don't know.
It wouldn't matter if there were 2 of us out here. We'd have a camera going, and there'd still be thousands of people on that camera watching for you, brother.
Cool deal.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
They don't like that. Yeah, they don't like that.
Sorry, but we're not going anywhere. American flags.
At least not until after the 20th.
Right?
Right?
We got camping for you guys, so come on out.
In the presence of my enemy, I raise a hallelujah louder than the unbelief. I raise a hallelujah. My weapon is a melody.
Let's try this again.
I think it's Michael.
Hello, Patriot.
Hello. I know I'm pushing it here. I want to give you guys time before between the next call, but Brother Scooter told me to jump in. So if I interrupted, it's his fault.
No, you're fine, Michael.
How are you, sweetheart? Good?
We are doing great out here tonight. The weather's fantastic. We got some great Patriots out here.
Great, Miss Sherry. Nice to hear your voice again. So I want to take first real quick. I want to get through just a little bit of what I was going through the last two calls and finish it up. But before I do, I need to shout out DK out in Ohio. Thank you. I got your second piece of mail. I appreciate it. Don't know if you received mine yet, but thank you, sweetheart, very much. God bless you. Mr. and Mrs. out there in Ohio also, thank you for your correspondence and your notes and comments and the photos you sent me. I appreciate it greatly. And of course, everybody, Dwight and Lily, Katie, Roger out there, Stormtrooper 1791, Jericho Steve, the group photo of all our supporters out there, Rebecca, Northern Neck Patriots, and of course T&M and M&T. That's Miss Sherry, of course, Tammy, Nicole, and Mickey, Nicole, and Tammy. That's M&T, T&M, and of course my brother Scooter in here for doing what he does for and on behalf of the pod on a daily basis ever since I've arrived, and I'm certain. With plentifulness beforehand as well. Shout out to my sister Olivia. Shout out to my brother Joseph. Shout out to my brother Jonathan downstairs, and shout out to my brother Francis downstairs. Love you guys. See you all soon. Let's see, okay, quick recap. When I left off, we were talking about constitutions. How many are there? 3 of them. All right, we got the United States of America, we got the United States of America, and we've got the United States. The first one is ours, Republican Representative Government, our founding fathers. That Constitution, and if we recall back what I was talking about, the 13th Amendment a couple of nights ago, I phrased it as the 13th Article of Amendment to the Constitution for the United States. So our real Constitution is the Constitution for the United States of America. Okay? So now three constitutions. That's ours. That's the real one. Number 2 is the Constitution of the United States of America. That is the territorial Constitution. The third one is the Constitution of the United States. That is the municipal Constitution. All 3 are contracts. Our real one is a contract between the American government and the federal government. Don't forget, we were the Articles of Confederation, were our founding documents prior to our real Constitution, and the states began to bicker amongst each other, and they wanted to have their own economies and trade abroad with other countries. So that's when we federalized. So that's our contract between the American government, us, the Americans, and the federal government. Contract number 2 is the American government and the Crown, the British monarchy. And the third is between the American government and the Holy See. Interesting. Okay, so that was that. To the law, right? When we talk about the courts, we were talking about the courts a little bit. When we walk into these courts, we are under admiralty law and maritime law. When we see that yellow fringe, the gold fringe on the flags, that's admiralty law and maritime law. So when you walk in the court and see those flags, you have absolutely no rights. That's basically why we hear judges talk about, people complain about constitutional rights in court. They absolutely disregard you. That's why. Because we are nothing but a corporation. You and I, all of us, are cat names. We are our own separate corporation as to the system we are operating under now. Which basically means even though we wake up every day, walk and breathe, we are dead to them. All right? You're chattel. You're sleep. And ultimately, way back, the American people, our American people got ignorant. And as generations go on, people die off. We lose sight of really what's what, and they change the system on you. So no more common, genuine, organic, genuine, generic constitution. So admiralty law and maritime law is military and commercial law, right? How many times have, never mind, I'll rephrase that. So let's move on to, we know here the Washington Monument, right? That pillar, some will call it an obelisk, right? Some will call it other things. Are there any of those around the world elsewhere? I think there are. So we got one here, we got one in London, and we got one in actually, yeah. Well, I mean that's correct. They're all over the place. But for intents and purposes of this exercise, it's here, London, and so now
we didn't
I'm sorry?
You cut out. We didn't hear that third one.
So you've got the Vatican, you've got London, and we've got Washington D.C. The Vatican in Italy. All right. So Vatican City, just like Washington D.C. Sorry to say it, folks. Just like Washington D.C., it's a city-state. Okay. Vatican City is not a part of London, just like Washington D.C. is not a part of our United States under our original Constitution. So the Vatican, do they have an army? They do. They're called the Knights Templar. And the Knights Templar is the Vatican army, and one of their signs and signals is a flag with a red cross on it. Okay, where else do we see red crosses? Well, the Red Cross of the United States. We see it the United Kingdom flag, okay, and we also see it the British Red Cross and the international community of the Red Cross. So the same sign all over the world, one big club, and you and I ain't in it. Wow. So, yes, ma'am, indeed. All these laws, statutes, policies that are in your towns and stuff, they don't apply to you. They apply to the employees of the corporation. So as we walk around with our capital letters, we are just walking around in a dazed and confused as employees. All right? So fictional ordinances at that. It's fiction. It's all fake. Cite this. You can write it down, folks. You'll hear me say it. I'm not going to go too deep so I can get through this stuff. Dixon v. United States. That's Dixon v. United States court case, okay? Foreign versus a member of the Union. U.S. citizens, American citizen, Vatican City is not a part of Italy. So right now we are operating as U.S. citizens, not American citizens. When somebody calls you a U.S. citizen, say, bullshit, I'm American citizen. They're going to look at you crazy. This is going to be one of the hardest conversations you ever have and try and tell people. Absolutely crazy. And understandably so. We've all just been duped, so to speak. Right? Okay, unalienable. Under natural law, our sovereign creator, we have unalienable rights. Unalienable, and we go right to M&W, our friends Merriam and Webster for this. Very easy. Adjective, impossible to take away or give up. Unalienable. Right in Merriam and Webster, actually. Impossible to take away and give up. Then it gives us, in that same explanation, it gives us inalienable. Inalienable, incapable of being alienated, surrendered, or transferred. Okay? Now we go 89 again, and that dictionary of law, and it says unalienable, cannot be surrendered to government or society. because no equivalent can be received for it, and one which neither government nor society can take away, because they can give no equivalent of such is the right of conscience. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell, right there. What does government mean? The real meaning of government, if we start looking and we get into the depths of what words really mean, government means control, direction, and administration. Administration. I'm going to take an opportunity to jump back to say Teddy Roosevelt, and I'll throw in that whack job Woodrow Wilson also, and other staunch progressives back in that day like Frank Goodnow and many others. But that's when our Congress, started giving up the right, or not the right, but actually, legislating. That was a big movement, that progressive. But congressmen are supposed to write legislation, not pass it off to special interests, not pass it off to the bureaucrats and administrative policymakers. That's what they do anymore. They don't write legislation. So when they sit there and say, come back to their home districts and say to their constituents, I signed well, bullshit, you didn't do nothing. They give it to those guys, and then they send it back to the policymakers, create all of that paperwork and formal bull crap, and then they send it back to them and they sign it. So that's another joke. Democracy eventually turns into communism. So, listen, the IRS, the EPA, the NIH, the FBI, the ATF, we can go up and down the list. They are all quack entities, period. Start looking into the founder of the FBI. I won't even say his name. I'll leave that to you. Corporations, what do they all have? They all have a president and a vice president. Don't we have a president and a vice president?
Well, not at the current time.
That's because we're... Well, very, very interesting, Sherry. Thank you for saying that. Woo! Oh, nice one. I know where you're going there. That was excellent. That was excellent. So I did have to rush through a little bit and thought I was going to be able to be a little bit calmer, but that's basically going to wrap it up for me tonight, and I want to throw it back to you, Sherry, and whoever's there. Yes, I'm sorry, and Dwight and Lily. Guess what? I received from you. I received the latest from you as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. And one last thing. When I was in Philly, FDC, FBOP facility, I was given the name by a couple of the young fellas there. Old Man and USA are two of my nicknames. Okay, so here I have as my welcome mat in the window of my cell. I have a little signage, what I call my welcome mat, and it says DC-DOC, number 389449, a.k.a. Old Man, a.k.a. USA. Accounts receivable, FBOP, number 778115509. DC squats on my land. This land is your land. This land is my land. Fuck you. Don't tread on me.
Amen, brother. I love it.
I had to throw that in there. I looked at it earlier today and I said I got to throw that in there. But that's just an example of why I put DC squats on my land, because they are not us, because they are incorporated.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Oh man, 1 minute mark. Go ahead, Sherry. It's yours. Whoever's there, go ahead.
Well, I just want to tell you, brother, we really appreciate all your knowledge that you give to us. You really do give us a lot of things to look into, and a lot of the history is not known, and you bring a lot of things out for us to reconsider and to think about and to look into, and I really appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate you saying it, and that's the whole point of the exercise. And don't forget, I have no authority. I've been learning over the last number of years, so it's a trickle-down effect, and we all owe it to each other to share what we can to help empower and make us all more knowledgeable. I'm going to get cut off. Love you, love you, love you. God bless. Love you. Love you.
Love you, brother. You have a good night.
You too.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bluetooth connected.
I don't remember learning in high school or kindergarten until the day I graduated.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away. Drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an whole soul. Rich man north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men, 'cause the rich men. Wish politicians look out for minors, not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, in the heat, and hobbies, milking welfare. But if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men, north of rich men. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay.
All right, let's do roll call. For those lives lost on January 6th, Ashley Babbitt,
Hero.
Rosie Boylan,
Hero.
Kevin Greason,
Hero.
Benjamin Phillips,
Hero.
and on the following day, Officer Brian Sicknick.
Hero.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
For those detained, Dustin Adams,
Hero.
I'm sorry, Dennis Adams,
Hero.
Justin Adams,
Hero.
Tommy Allen,
Hero.
Chris Albert,
Hero.
Joshua Atwood,
Hero.
Francis Azari,
Hero.
Joseph Azari,
Hero.
Edward Medallion,
Hero.
Ronald Balhorn,
Hero.
Daniel Ball,
Hero.
Thomas Ballard,
Hero.
Cynthia Ballinger,
Hero.
Logan Barnhart,
Hero.
Richard Barnett,
Hero.
Pauline Bauer,
Hero.
Damon Beckley,
Hero.
Matthew Bedingfield,
Hero.
Luke Bender,
Hero.
Joe Biggs,
Hero.
Aiden Billiard,
Hero.
Craig Bingert,
Hero.
Joshua Black,
Hero.
Kenneth Bonowitz,
Hero.
Dominic Box,
Hero.
Brandon Bradshaw,
Hero.
Jeffrey Brown,
Hero.
Jeremy Brown,
Hero.
Mark Brew,
Hero.
Benjamin Burlew,
Hero.
Daniel Caldwell,
Hero.
William Calhoun,
Hero.
Jared Cantrell,
Hero.
Sarah Carpenter,
Hero.
Ralph Celentano,
Hero.
Jacob Clark,
Hero.
Cal Clayton,
Hero.
Stephen Capuccio,
Hero.
Billy Cressman,
Hero.
Reed Christensen,
Hero.
Dylan Cronin,
Hero.
John Crowley,
Hero.
Josiah Colt,
Hero.
Jonathan Copeland,
Hero.
Mason Corson,
Hero.
Matthew DeSilva,
Hero.
Nicholas DiCarlo,
Hero.
Nathan DeGrave,
Hero.
David Dempsey,
Hero.
Lucas Denny,
Hero.
Robert Dennis,
Hero.
Victor Dennison,
Hero.
Timothy DeJargan,
Hero.
Michael Dickinson,
Hero.
Caleb Dillard,
Hero.
Joshua Doolin,
Hero.
Israel Easterday,
Hero.
James Elliott,
Hero.
Daniel Egbert,
Hero.
Frederick Foyle,
Hero.
Samuel Fisher,
Hero.
Kyle Fitzsimon,
Hero.
Michael Foy,
Hero.
Kevin Galetto,
Hero.
Mitchell Gardner,
Hero.
Larry Giberson,
Hero.
Robert Gieswein,
Hero.
David Geetson,
Hero.
Vincent Gillespie,
Hero.
Vitaly Goshchenkowski,
Hero.
Jeffrey Grace,
Hero.
Jonathan Grace,
Hero.
James Grant,
Hero.
Leslie Gray,
Hero.
Daniel Gray,
Hero.
Matthew Green,
Hero.
Joseph Hackett,
Hero.
Johnny Harris,
Hero.
Richard Harris,
Hero.
Joshua Haynes,
Hero.
Donald Hazard,
Hero.
Albuquerque Head,
Hero.
Joshua Hernandez,
Hero.
Eric Herrera,
Hero.
Cameron Hess,
Hero.
Joseph Howe,
Hero.
Joshua Hughes,
Hero.
Jared Hughes,
Hero.
Joseph Hutchinson,
Hero.
Matthew Huddle,
Hero.
Tracy Isaac,
Hero.
Brian Jackson,
Hero.
Shane Jenkins,
Hero.
Justin Jersey,
Hero.
Joshua Johnson,
Hero.
Zachary Johnson,
Hero.
Taylor Jonatakis,
Hero.
David Judd,
Hero.
Riley Casper,
Hero.
Leo Kelly,
Hero.
Julian Qatar,
Hero.
Derek Kinnison,
Hero.
Federico Klein,
Hero.
Peter Krill,
Hero.
Matthew Kroll,
Hero.
Felicia Knold,
Hero.
Nicholas Langren,
Hero.
Daniel Leeden,
Hero.
Joseph Leeden,
Hero.
Jai Lu,
Hero.
Michael Lockwood,
Hero.
Joshua Lawler,
Hero.
Kevin Lyons,
Hero.
Clifford Mackerel,
Hero.
Michael Mackerel,
Hero.
Marcus Malley,
Hero.
Christian Manley,
Hero.
Philippe Martinez,
Hero.
Anthony Mastandano,
Hero.
Cody Matisse,
Hero.
Christopher Maurer,
Hero.
Mark Mazza,
Hero.
Ronald McAfee,
Hero.
Patrick McCoffey,
Hero.
James McGrew,
Hero.
Sean McHugh,
Hero.
Jeffrey McKellip,
Hero.
James McNamara,
Hero.
Connie Meggs,
Hero.
Kelly Meggs,
Hero.
Ron Melee,
Hero.
Jonathan Mellis,
Hero.
Stephen Miles,
Hero.
Rodney Millstreet,
Hero.
Matthew Miller,
Hero.
Scott Miller,
Hero.
Robert Menuda,
Hero.
Landon Mitchell,
Hero.
Kyle M,
Hero.
Brian Mott,
Hero.
David Marshall,
Hero.
Andrew Morgan,
Hero.
Robert Morse,
Hero.
Jonathan Munifo,
Hero.
Eric Munchell,
Hero.
Clayton Mullen,
Hero.
Peter Navarro,
Hero.
Daryl Neely,
Hero.
Ryan Nichols,
Hero.
Gregory Nick,
Hero.
Ethan Nordine,
Hero.
Clay Norris,
Hero.
Nicholas Ox,
Hero.
Michael Oliveris,
Hero.
Grady Owens,
Hero.
Jason Owens,
Hero.
Joseph Padilla,
Hero.
Robert Palmer,
Hero.
Stuart Parks,
Hero.
Nathan Pelham,
Hero.
Michael Perkins,
Hero.
Kurt Peterson,
Hero.
Dominic Pizzola,
Hero.
Daniel Phipps,
Hero.
Jonathan Pollock,
Hero.
Olivia Pollock,
Hero.
Mark Fonder,
Hero.
Rachel Powell,
Hero.
Sean Price,
Hero.
Joshua Pruitt,
Hero.
Joseph Pavlik,
Hero.
Chris Quaglin,
Hero.
Barry Ramey,
Hero.
James Rom,
Hero.
Guy Reffitt,
Hero.
Zach Reel,
Hero.
Arthur Ryer,
Hero.
Mariana Reiner,
Hero.
David Ryan,
Hero.
Stuart Rhodes,
Hero.
Howard Richardson,
Hero.
Ed Richmond,
Hero.
George Riley,
Hero.
Thomas Robertson,
Hero.
Benjamin Robinson,
Hero.
Michael Roberts,
Hero.
Michael Roche,
Hero.
Jonathan Rockholt,
Hero.
Edward Rodriguez,
Hero.
Daniel Rodriguez,
Hero.
Juan Rodriguez,
Hero.
Christopher Rowe,
Hero.
Devin Rossman,
Hero.
Greg Rubenacker,
Hero.
Bobby Russell,
Hero.
Jeffrey Sable,
Hero.
Ryan Samsel,
Hero.
Ronald Sandlin,
Hero.
Salvatore Sandoval,
Hero.
Robert Sanford,
Hero.
Anthony Sargent,
Hero.
Peter Schwartz,
Hero.
Benjamin Schuler,
Hero.
Daniel Scott,
Hero.
Christian Secor,
Hero.
Hunter Seafried,
Hero.
Kevin Seafried,
Hero.
Thomas Civic,
Hero.
Jeffrey Sills,
Hero.
Mikhail Sly,
Hero.
Charles Smith,
Hero.
Tommy Smith,
Hero.
Audrey Southern.
Hero.
Patrick Speed.
Hero.
Von St. Cyr.
Hero.
Peter Steger.
Hero.
Shelley Stallings.
Hero.
Patrick Stedman.
Hero.
Laura Steele.
Hero.
Kristen Stevens.
Hero.
John Strand.
Hero.
Tara Stottlemyre.
Hero.
Isaac Sturgeon.
Hero.
Alan Swinney.
Hero.
Ryan Swoop.
Hero.
Andrew Taki.
Hero.
Enrique Tario.
Hero.
Curtis Tate.
Hero.
George Tenney.
Hero.
Jacob Bears.
Hero.
Kenneth Thomas.
Hero.
Devlin Thompson.
Hero.
Destin Thompson.
Hero.
John Todd.
Hero.
Edward Vallejo.
Hero.
Salvatore Vassallo.
Hero.
Eric Warner.
Hero.
Jessica Watkins.
Hero.
William Watson.
Hero.
Jerry Waynick.
Hero.
Mark Waynick.
Hero.
Matthew Webler.
Hero.
Thomas Webster.
Hero.
Bradley Weeks.
Hero.
Tucker Weston.
Hero.
Jack Witten.
Hero.
Anthony Williams.
Hero.
Riley Williams.
Hero.
Timothy Williams.
Hero.
Duke Wilson.
Hero.
Ricky Wilden.
Hero.
Shane Woods.
Hero.
Donnie Wren.
Hero.
John Wright.
Hero.
Douglas Wyatt.
Hero.
Gregory Yetman.
Hero.
Kyle Young.
Hero.
And Jacob Circle.
Hero.
And those we've lost to suicides: Christopher Georgia.
Hero.
Matthew Perna.
Hero.
Mark Unks.
Hero.
Jordan Meacham.
Hero.
And David Hummel.
Hero.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I'll say her name.
Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt!
Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt. 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 Say her name, 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 Ashley Babbitt. Was a victim, I'm screaming USA, free the real Jan Sixers. She's a patriot who was let down by the system. I'm screaming for the fallen so nobody will forget them. Air Force veteran, wrapped in a Trump flag, it's Trump 24. You know we about to run it back, nothing will stop us. We about to get it right. They can try, but the storm is here from dark to light. Shout out Micki, we could never feel your pain, but just know your daughter's life won't be taken in vain. Shout out Sarah McAfee, yeah, I'm sending you straight. I hope they let your husband out of that prison today. Ashley served in Afghanistan, she served in Iraq, and she died for her country from a senseless attack. Yeah, we waiting for justice, cause Ashley was innocent. Mainstream won't cover it, they all just too ignorant. If a white girl shot a black man, they would say that's different, but the story didn't fit the agenda they pitching. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, we feeling your energy. Say her name, Ashley Babbitt, this song's for your memory. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, 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 say her name, 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 Ashley Babbitt.
daily life. We're living on planet crazy.
Got a laptop full of China, hookers and booze and crack, and the diary's got Creepy Joe in the shower. 81 million votes my ass. Hey, 81 million votes my ass. Guacamole tosses word salads that even cringe the Democrats. Waiting in the wings is a thing called Hillary. 81 million votes my ass. Hey, 81 million votes my ass.
And at first I chuckled. I said, oh my gosh, Hillary Clinton is actually talking about me? That's funny. And then I got to thinking, maybe that's not funny. Oh my gosh, help, help. And I just want you all to know, I'm in perfect health. We've recently had our automobile serviced and the tires are good and the brakes are in good order and I am not suicidal.
And white and blue is broken. 81 million votes my ass. 81 Joe, don't make me laugh. 2,000 mules got busy, stuffing 45's ballots in the trash.
It's despicable what they did and I will not let these bastards get away with it.
81 million votes my ass.
He had the swamp going after him and he was still...
Thank you for using.
Hello. Hello. What's going on out there?
We love you.
What? Who was that?
That is Third Steve.
Third Steve.
Oh, okay. Hello. Hello, everybody.
Also, we have some patriots from Colorado out here. So say hello to Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Who we got from Colorado?
Struck in the Truth Twins.
I'm sorry?
So we go by Struck
and the
in the
Truth Twins.
Yeah, Charity, Annie, Matt, Struck.
Yeah, Charity, Annie, and Matt Struck.
Max Truck?
Yeah, everybody knows him.
Max Truck. All right, well, hello, Colorado. I've been to Aspen, Colorado, and it's literally one of my favorite places on earth. I love that place.
Yeah.
I've been to Denver.
Colorado,
Denver?
We need you. We need you
Aspen,
there.
it is beautiful. I mean, it is funny, but man, it's like a winter wonderland, right, all the time. It's beautiful, yeah. Colorado has many things.
2 minutes!
2 minutes! Yeah, Colorado is the landscape nice. If it wasn't for the politicians, like, the food's good. Oh, believe it or not. Marijuana's good too. Yeah, you said it, not me. I agree.
What did you
Great
say?
dispensers are on point. You said the landscape's nice in Colorado, the food's good in Colorado,
Oh, yeah.
and the marijuana's good in Colorado.
Oh, yeah, the weed's really good in Colorado.
Okay.
I went there one time on a layover, and I got this weed called Sasquatch, and I never seen it again, but it was the best shit I ever had. Mom, on the lookout for Sasquatch.
We wish we'd known.
Sasquatch. I'm supposed to join, but we're supposed to have a water ball, right? We're at their cousin's house in Colorado.
They leave
I'm so goddamn, that's the highest I've been in my life. Yeah. Dude, I forgot where I was. I ate an edible that put me on my... Well, then while y'all talking about whatever. Muhammad.
How dare him teach us so ugly. So ugly.
Are y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Who's the sun?
We're back.
That's right. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So,
Best gasoline figures in the world.
Nicole, would you like to tell us what just happened to you right up the hill?
Well, you know,
Yeah,
we get all kinds down here because it is a public corner. But some people forget that the First Amendment is even for things you don't like your ears to hear. And if they don't like it here on Freedom Corner, they need to go someplace else between the hours of 7 and 9:15.
That's right, because you're going to hear a bunch of American Pride music here.
That's absolutely right. You know, I just had an encounter with a dad up there with his son, and he was like, "I've come to see the spectacle," and was just so. And I was like, "Well, why don't you join with us in singing the anthem?" And he goes, "Why don't you go storm a Capitol?" And you know, and I was just like, you know, you're delightful, but you're welcome to join us. That is the issue with the people on the other side. They don't understand that we're a group you're able to join at any time you want. You know, we're all arms open. They are just so bitter and cynical. They don't understand. We keep bringing peace, but these assholes keep wanting more.
That's right. I think we lost them.
I think so.
Yeah.
Did we lose you?
We lost them. Because the government has been real upset about us, like, speaking the truth with these guys lately. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, but we've been losing calls right at the 5-minute mark pretty regularly. And it doesn't just happen on the vigil. It happens to me and Brian on our personal phone calls. I know it's happening to other people on their personal phone calls. And GTL just can't figure out what's going on. So, I don't know. Maybe... there is a GTL officer here in the DC jail.
Call to action!
Yeah, if you'd like to make a phone call to complain about that. And here's the other thing about that. When these guys are getting on their tablets, right, and they're trying to open their phone app and make a phone call, as soon as they open the app, they're being charged 3 cents a minute. It may take them 4 minutes to get the number dialed and the call connected. And then, by the time the call gets connected, it's already been dropped by GTL. They've already been hung up on. And you, on the other end, are accepting a call that is not there. They're charged something around 20 to 25 cents for this. And then we, on our end, are also charged anywhere from 12 to 18 cents. And I know it doesn't seem like much, but keep adding up 12 to 18 cents over a 2-year period every time they call. Or every other time they call, or, you know, whatever. That's a lot of money, and it's not just happening with one person or 12 people. I'm sure it's happening with all the inmates in this jail, of which there's almost like 2,000 inmates. So, I mean, 2,000 times 12 to 18 cents, times that by about 5 times a day, times that by about 30 days a month. You got a pretty significant chunk of money. So, somebody has some explaining to do, and part of that is GTL, but the other part of that is the DC City Council, because they absolutely have oversight of this jail. And I know a lot of y'all don't know that GTL is owned by a CCP government company out of China, but they are. So the money that we're pouring into this is all going to China. And I don't know, maybe y'all should do some research and find out why that is. So let's do our last song of the night, guys. Hi, cakes, everybody. You watch behind you.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to Florida. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Inside, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. USA! 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 USA!
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Man, thank you all for coming down and joining us tonight. It's amazing. Welcome from Colorado to Freedom Corner. And these lovely patriots are in town to catch the Fauci hearing on Monday. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for getting activated and coming out and seeing what the shit show really is. Because you're going to see on Monday something that I saw several months ago, and that is that these politicians absolutely don't have to be smarter than us. And as a matter of fact, in most cases, they're pretty freaking dumb. And they get very little done. So welcome to the circus.
That's right. Let's watch it.
So everybody, y'all pray for our Colorado Patriots as you pray for us, and we will be praying for you guys. We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow night, guys. Bye, Miss Katie.
Bye. We have 17 watchers right now. Bye, Miss Nicole.
The agency are you with?
Oh, well, we just wear these jokes. How crazy was that? 17 watchers when it ended.
Or just anybody from Colorado.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, we're really mid-low level influencers.
Yeah.
He's a big.
That's pretty big.
He's pretty big. He just got off the Flynn tour. He was with traveling with General Flynn.
Where are you from in Colorado?
Denver.
Colorado Springs for the two of us.
Hey, is it easy to get a Uber out of here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just bring him to the corner of 9th and
Yes, I was putting Congressional Cemetery.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for
Yeah,
doing
because
this.
like right at the corner where that giant chair is,
No,
that is the
yeah,
Congressional
this is-
Cemetery.
Thank you so much. I'm so
I'm so
honored.
glad that you came. Welcome. This is
love-
what we love for people to come in.
Yes.
I mean, you know,
I know.
all right, baby, all right. Yes, I appreciate you.
I will.
Yeah.
I will be here. I don't know how you could come here and not be here.
Oh, God bless y'all.
I couldn't do it.
7
It's
o'clock.
the hottest
We'll be
site
here.
in DC.
We're usually here at 6. Him and I are usually here at 6, so if you come early, we'll be here.
Can we bring wine?
Probably not.
We get here at 7. The roll call's at 7:45, and then the anthem is there at 9.
8:45.
8:45. Sorry.
Okay, great. Let me make sure you all have our card.
I just
Okay. Yeah.
Did we give you his card?
No, I don't have one of Mickey's cards, but I will make sure.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna say goodbye to every one of you. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful, beautiful night and sleep well. As I never realized I become such a soldier, as well as you, my friends, my family. Be proud to be a number, just one number of the patriots. We have a lot of patriots, and we have some 3 more coming tonight, can join us tonight. Yeah, I have to head home. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye.